We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. A good matchup here for you tonight between the New York Yankees and the Detroit Tigers. So the Bronx Bombers have now won 5 consecutive games. They'll aim to continue their winning streak next. Matthew Boyd, the southpaw out of the state of Washington, will be the starter. What's your take on him, Dan?
Strike thrower, not afraid to go in and challenge hitters. He's kind of what a manager like to have. You know what you're going to get with Matthew Boyd. He's not afraid to throw the fastball or his breaking stuff over the plate. Sneaky, really good pitcher.
Stepping in, Mickey Mantle, and his guys have quite a hill to climb. Down 5-zip here in the early going.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things...
Driven deep at the wall. It is gone. A solo shot here to left. 6th home run on the season for him. As they get on the scoreboard here, it's 5-1.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here, it's not the end of the world.
Leading off the inning, Mickey Mantle, and they'll need him to get something going here.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
To short, hit hard. Trammell grabs it cleanly. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. At the plate, Mickey Mantle. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Hey, one time right now. Here we go. Hey, one time right now. Here we go.
First pitch of the at-bat.
1-0. Let her rip, let her rip.
Now a swing and a miss, and I don't think he was expecting a pitch inside. It's 1-1.
Right guy, right spot. Come on now, kid.
Here's the pitch. Reaches out for one and hits it on the ground to second. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Mickey Mantle. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Mantle.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
I'm seeing all the signs of fatigue right now. This is when you really have to bear down mentally as a pitcher.
Let's go.
The 1-0 home. Fouled away. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole.
Hey, get your pitch right up there, huh? Let's
Here's
go,
the
kid.
pitch. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2.
Hey, see you try it. Let's go, big dog.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. So it's 1 run on 1 hit, which was the home run, no errors, and no one left. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. Tigers are out in front, 7-2.
I expect this series to be a battle. So to take the first game at home is definitely the way you want to start it out. Give that home crowd a reason to come back tomorrow for what will hopefully be another solid performance.
7-4 is the final score in tonight's game. Detroit jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Matthew Boyd earns the win, his second, as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. Garrett Cole couldn't get out of the first in this one as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Tigers, 7 runs on 12 hits. 1 error, they left 14 men on base. For the Yankees, 4 runs on 6 hits. No errors, they left 13 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 30 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Ought to be a good one here between the New York Yankees and the Detroit Tigers. It's Tigers baseball, and it starts right now. Daniel Norris is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Detroit. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that he's a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad.
So coming to the plate, Mickey Mantle. He went deep in the contest last night.
Mickey Mantle.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Belted high in the air out to left. Looking up is Maben. And that baby's gone. A solo shot here to left. 7 home runs for him on the year now. And this is now a 2-0 lead for the Yankees.
Boy, when this guy gets in a groove, he can hit him, and when he hits him in bunches. Hit a home run in last night's game, and if they continue to pitch him on the outer part of the plate, look out, this guy's going to do something.
Next for New York, Mickey Mantle. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Swung on and missed for the first strike.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
The windup and the 0-1. Line drive to center field. Cobb has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
Digging in now, Mickey Mantle. He'll start things out as we begin the fifth.
Hitter, Mickey Mantle.
First delivery to him on the way. Got him fishing that time. 0-1. Here it comes. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Right here.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
Good one, huh?
He pulls this one into right. K-line is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Mickey Mantle will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ball game. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on.
Hey, see it. Drive it.
From the belt, the pitch. Swung on and belted. Get out the rye bread and mustard, Grandma. It's grand salami time. A two-run blast to straightaway right field. His second home run of the game, as this is now a 5-run cushion. Digging in, Mickey Mantle. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at bat is second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better.
Oh, and he can't come up with it.
Beat it out, beat it out.
And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Wow, a 9-out save? That's 3 full innings. You don't see that very often these days. It's awfully nice to have a guy in the back end of your bullpen that can pitch that kind of work.
10-4, the final in this game. The Yankees jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Masahiro Tanaka earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. Daniel Norris allowed 7 earned runs to cross the plate in the losing effort. Ron Guidry takes the rare 3-inning save, his first of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Yankees, 10 runs on 11 hits. No errors. They left 4 men on base. For the Tigers, 4 runs, 12 hits. No errors. They left 20 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 42 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the New York Yankees and the Detroit Tigers. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Daniel Norris, a southpaw from Tennessee, is the man on the mound. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Well, he's never really put things together like a lot of people in baseball thought he would from the left side. Love the arm, mid to upper 90s fastball. Good assortment of breaking pitches to go along with it. Like most lefties.
Standing in, Mickey Mantle. He's picked up 3 hits in the series and driven in 4 along the way.
Mantle.
First pitch of the at-bat. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it. So, guys, these Tigers, as they begin play here tonight, they came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty, if they're going to clean up their recent trend right now, they're going to have to find a way for it to start on the mound. They can't go out like last game and allow a bunch of runs and not play sound defense behind them. Both those things are going to have to change if this team's going to get it going in the right direction.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit hard on the ground is short. Trammell's got it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So only 1 hit in the inning on the solo shot, but it's enough to push him out in front. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. The Yankees lead it 1-0. James Paxton gets the ball in game 3 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Boy, there's lots to like about this lefty, James Paxton. Big arm from the left side. He reminds me a lot of Andy Pettitte. The only thing, he throws about 4 or 5 miles harder than Pettitte. Paxton occasionally 97 to 98 miles an hour. Good hard overhand curveball. His changeup is getting better the more he uses it. This is one of the game's premier left-handed strikeout pitchers.
One time. Let it fly.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is line to left. Goodrum is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Now at the plate, Mickey Mantle. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Mickey Mantle.
Let's go, kid. One time right here.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. He jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. Goodbye, home run. Two-run shot to straightaway center. Home run number 9 on the year as it's trimmed to a 4-3 game now.
Boy, talk about when you're hot, you're hot. Hits 2 bombs yesterday and another long bomb so far today. When this guy gets hot, he's near impossible to stop. I'm not giving this guy.
Come on,
Striding forward now is the DH, Mickey Mantle, and he's coming off a 2-run homer his last time around.
They look like they're up against it here, down 3 on the road, trying to come back against a closer.
A bouncer up the middle. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Man, that's what you would call an efficient outing. One pitch and he gets a save. He doesn't get paid by the pitch, so he just figured he'd end it quickly and hit the showers. Good call.
And tonight's comes to an end, 6-3 the final. Detroit posted a 3-run first to propel them to the win. Daniel Norris gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Hal Newhouser hammers down the save, his 7th of the campaign. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Tigers, 6 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 13 men on base. For the Yankees, 3 runs, 5 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 20 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League
And
Baseball
now,
is on the
your
air. Should be a good one here this
2020
afternoon
Detroit
between the New York Yankees
Tigers.
and the Detroit Tigers. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Spencer Turnbull, a right-hander from Alabama, gets the starting assignment. Dan, any thoughts?
You know, Matt, he's looking to bounce back for a little bit better of a performance than his last one. Pitched less than 5 innings in his last one, was able to come away with a no decision. I think he and his team are expecting a lot more in this one.
Batting fourth,
So bases are empty
the
here with
designated
2
hitter.
gone, and in
Number
steps
4.
the Iron Horse,
Yeah, your pitch,
Lou
your
Gehrig.
pitch right here.
First offering on its way. So, fellas, these Tigers, as they begin play here today, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, thanks, Matty V. Hey, you know what, D-Roll, this is one they'd like to win right here. They win the first game of the series, drop game 2, win game 3. They'd like to keep the momentum going here, D-Roll, win 2 in a row and win 3 out of 4 in this series.
Yeah, you want to definitely get a chance to.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. So just the 1 hit in the inning, but it's a home run that pushes them out in front. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. It's the Yankees 1 and the Tigers nothing. Babe Ruth will be on the mound for game 4. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, we look a lot at numbers from starting pitchers, walks to innings pitched, but one of the key stats I look for is whip. And he has a sub 1.30 whip coming into this start, which tells me he throws strikes. He's not afraid to get the ball in the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if he can string together some real quality innings in this one.
Number 4.
Hey, like you can up there.
First pitch on its way.
Hey, let it rip one time.
Hey, get your pitch up there. Let's go, kid.
we go.
Let fly. Let's go right here.
The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
Come on, baby. Get your pitch.
Swing and a liner. Foul. Cano at second. Mantle on at first with 2 down. Fastball well outside.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of a game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here. He's a great hitter at the plate. He knows it. You know it. Keep executing. Maybe get him to roll something over.
Hey, one time, right now. Here we go.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball.
Go.
The 2-2. It might be. It could be. It's gone. Home run. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field, and even 20 home runs for him now thus far, and it'll give the Yankees a 4-2 lead.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
Ready for another chance?
Now batting.
Lou Gehrig. He
Number
had that
4.
big
Come on,
3-run
big guy.
homer
See
in
it
his
drive it.
last
See it drive
appearance. First pitch coming. Here it is. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
The count.
A shot down the first baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. Six runs, 7 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner.
Man, the pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close. I'd rate that as a non-competitive pitch.
The 1-2. And it's fouled away.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
Now another 1-2. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
He pulls this one into right. Kaline will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So 1 run on 1 base hit, the home run, no errors, and no one left on base. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Yankees 6 and the Tigers 4. Lou Gehrig will step toward the box
Now
here,
back.
and as he does, we flash you
Number
back
4.
to inning number 3 as you check out his 3-run home run, a big blow early on.
Hey, if it's high, let it fly.
And with first base open, it looks as though they'll go after the next guy with the force at any base now in order and 2 men gone.
And this is the right move here. With first base open, take the bat out of this guy's hands every single time.
Don Mattingly will bat next.
The
And he's
first
got
base
an opportunity to
number
turn
23.
this narrow lead
Don
into a wide one if he can cash in
Mattingly.
here. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch.
Come on, you're down,
This is
you're
on
down.
the ground to short. Is he going to get out of this? He is. They get the force at second base, and the inning is over. Yankees
Time
leave him
for the
loaded.
traditional
They'll try and hold him in the field now. It's 7-6.
Correct.
Stepping in and ready for another
All right,
shot,
boy, all
Lou
right, here we
Gehrig.
go.
And with every base occupied, a big hit here could really put this one out of reach. Here's the first pitch to him.
That's a ball.
With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Manny V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out.
It might be. It could be. It's gone. A home run.
So one swing, and he unloads the bases on that one, his second of the game, as they've widened this lead to 8 now. These guys are really putting on a show here. That dinger brings the total up to 5 for the game so far. Amazing stuff today, guys.
Yeah, Matty V, and hey, you don't see this very often, D-Roll. A lot of runs scored and a lot of home runs. Well, just an excellent job right here closing this one out. He just collected the first save of his career. Got to start somewhere.
15-6, the final tally in this one. The Yanks posted 15 runs in this one. Babe Ruth wins his 3rd of the season. Spencer Turnbull permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 9 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.